Yo, my people, how we doing? It's the real deal, O'Neal. Today we are gathering on this link for a chapter 2 of the book of Matthew. This is your first time coming to the channel. I just started with Matthew chapter 1. Uh, yeah, man. I just woke up trying to dive into the word. Yes, sir. So, just a quick prayer before we dive into chapter 2. What did it do? Please join me with every head bowed. Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you for the opportunity to be free. I didn't want to operate the way that I was in the past, and through you, you made a way for me to change that. I finally am not smoking. Finally, if I go to West right now, it's a choice, even though it's still a sin. I'm not a slave to it, which is something I got to work on. But I'm still grateful for this opportunity, right? Please allow anybody else dealing with these areas or just really any area in their life that they need you to show up, God. Please allow them to do what it takes in the spirit and the flesh in order for them to receive your healing and any blessings you have in store for them. Please allow me to be well spoken throughout this and the rest of the series so I can efficiently mentor, guide, and teach these people as they grow with me and as I grow with myself. Please just allow all of us to be able to operate within your will and die to our old self so we stop trying to do it alone. Please allow us just to be there for ourselves and not just our community. If anybody's like me, they've been forgetting to take good care of themselves so they can best help their team. And that's something I'm going to work on moving forward before I go to the gym. Um, just please help us learn all that we can from this chapter today. And let us all have a good um, experience on the mission this week and help us all grow spiritually. Thank you. And in your name we pray. All right, folks. Hope you all doing well. If you're not, we're going to be doing great. So I'm going to lock in and here we go. So I don't know the proper term for it, but sometimes you'll see we got some text right above the actual chapter. So you see right here, chapter 2. But then there's this little line and it says, Wise men visit the king. It's almost like in the flight into Egypt, the massacre of the innocents. So you can sort of understand where I'm coming from when I hit you with these. Because I think it summarizes the next few verses. It lets us know it's an indicator of what's to come, right? So I'm going to sip some water and we'll begin. All right, chapter 2, verse 1. After Jesus After Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of King Herod, wise men from the east arrived in Jerusalem, saying, Where is he for who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star at its rising and have come to worship him. Verse 3. When King Herod heard this, he was deeply disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. So he assembled all the chief priests and scribes of the people and asked them where Christ would be born. In Bethlehem of Judea, they told him, because this is what was written by the prophet. Now I'm going back to verse 4. It says, verse 3, when King Herod heard this, he was deeply disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. So he assembled all the chief priests and scribes of the people and asked them where the Christ would be born. In Bethlehem of Judea, they told him, because this is what was written by the prophet. Verse 6. And you, Bethlehem, Bethlehem in the land of Judah are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, because out of you will come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod secretly summoned the wise men and asked them the exact time the star appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search carefully for the child. When you find him, report back to me so that I too can go and worship him." Verse 9. After hearing the king, they went on their way, and it was the star they had seen as its rising. It led them until it came and stopped above the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overwhelmed with joy. Entering the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and falling to their knees, they worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I don't know what that is, or if I said it right. And being warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their own country by another route. So the wise men visited the king. The king sent somebody, from what I understand, to go and find the location of the birth of Jesus, and then proceeded to pull up. So this next little subcategory is the flight into Egypt. Verse 13. After they were gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, "Get up, take the child and his mother, flee to Egypt, and stay there until I tell you. For Herod is about to search for the child to kill him." So he got up, took the child and his mother during the night, and escaped to Egypt. He stayed there until Herod's death, so that what was spoken by the Lord through the prophet might be fulfilled. "Out of Egypt I called my son," in bold. Next category is going to be the massacre of the innocents. Well, a quick mention. Can you even imagine like that's a big move, right? Um and it's faith based. Like actually I think I don't know, maybe back then they were able to have true encounters with God because it seemed like they were interacting with guardian angels to receive these messages and stuff. I don't know if I've dealt with that, right? Um but it literally says oh, okay, look, once again, after they were gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, "Get up, take the child and his mother, flee to Egypt, and stay there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to kill him." Like, what a dream, bro. I don't care who you are. That's like, I don't know, maybe it's so specific that if that is you with the dream, maybe you won't even contest it and you say, "Yes, God." Maybe he's deep enough in his faith, right? But it's respectable nonetheless. I'm not trying to say I wouldn't listen. I'm not trying to say I would, right? But wow, he did, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Is what a remarkable showcase of your faith. And because you could have a dream and you could downplay it, man. You could so easily be like, "I'm tripping, bro. That was just a dream." So he got up, took the child and his mother during the night, and escaped to Egypt. He stayed there until Herod's death, so that what was spoken by the Lord through the prophet might be fulfilled. "Out of Egypt I called my son." Just the reason why I find this to be valuable is I've seen a lot of prophetic words on my YouTube page. I don't know if they're meant for me, man. So those are some things I've been praying about, right? Sometimes they'll say, take it to the spirit and confirm and see if you can confirm this prophecy, a prophetic word is for you, right? And anyway, a lot of them that I've been seeing is like, pack your bags. God's getting ready to move, or make you move. All right, open a door for you, and that's crazy, bro. Like, doesn't really know what the door is. He just said it. You want to be safe? Go here, and he listened. That's right. I don't know, man. I feel like I may be in the season of my life where I may be being called to move, and I don't know what that looks like. I don't know how it could even happen. Like, I'm not even working right now. I don't really got that much money. I like, you know what I mean. I don't have a whole lot going for me now. I just killed a lot of my old habits though, and am damn near reborn again through Christ. I have a couple kinks to work out, but I'm trying to fully give myself to God, right? But as far as like through a worldly lens, bro, I don't have nothing going on. So I'd be interested to see how God works in this scenario because I need it, right? So the next part is the massacre of the innocents, carrying on verse 16. It says, Then Herod, when he realized that he had been outwitted by the wise men, flew into a rage. He gave orders to massacre all the boys in and around Bethlehem who were 2 years old and under, in keeping with the time he had learned from the wise men. In keeping with the time he had learned from the wise men. Then what was spoken through Jeremiah the prophet was fulfilled. A voice was heard in Ramah weeping, and great mourning. Rachel weeping for her children, and she refused to be consoled because they are no more. Verse 19, there's a title that says The Return to Nazareth. Which that's just crazy, bro. Went into rage because he took an L and killed hella kids. Like, what? I feel like this is a showcase once again that like pure evil can exist. I can't even imagine wanting to kill Jesus. Like, can we just take a second to think about that? Like, I don't even understand what knowledge this guy would have. Like, if is that not just the devil working through him, because they're not filled with the Holy Spirit? Like, I don't understand how a human can just look at a kid and be like, I'm ending him right now. You're getting unalived. You feel me? It's like, relax, my brother. Where's the love? Where's the peace? Like, and furthermore, bro, just killed all the kids because you know, like that is the complete opposite of what comes from God. In my, like, that's just all I could think of real quick. Anyway, verse 19. After Herod died, damn, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Get up, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, because those who intended to kill the child are dead. So he got up, took the child and his mother, and entered the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was ruling over Judea in the place of his father, oh yeah, sorry, verse 22. But when he heard that Archelaus was ruling over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And being warned in a dream, he withdrew. And being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the region of Galilee. Then he went and settled in a town called Nazareth to fulfill what was spoken through the prophets. Then he would be called a Nazarene. Okay. So after Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Get up, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, because those who intended to kill the child are dead. So Israel is the destination. Verse 21. So he got up, took the child and his mother, and entered the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was ruling over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the region of Galilee. So I guess, okay, I thought he disobeyed the calling and he went to Galilee instead of Israel. But I guess, yeah, I guess he must have had a second dream because it says, and being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the region of Galilee. Then he went and settled in a town called Nazareth to fulfill what was spoken through the prophets that he would be called a Nazarene. Okay, so that's all I got for today, everybody. I appreciate y'all. If there's any constructive criticism that you have for me, I'll gladly take it. Feel free just to jot down any comments or thoughts down below. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm not really tripping, man, but yeah, I just want to know how I could better teach people. Appreciate y'all, and we'll be back for chapter 3 in a doozy.